What's good, y'all? It's your boy 41 Pop. We back with another video. I'm with GELA B. Matter of fact, I'll let you introduce yourself. What's your
What's up, guys? Happy 420, and I'm GELA B. I know you guys haven't seen me in the video yet, but this is going to be my first video, and I'm pretty excited.
She's been in videos, but at the same time, yeah, this is like the start of my channel, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get shit going, so, you know what I'm saying? She will be in my videos, so will other people, you know what I'm saying? My family and all that stuff as we grow, you know what I'm saying? I feel like this is the type of way we start things. Like, it's going to progress to the point where right now we're at what, we're at 209? We're trying to get to 500, you know what I'm saying? So this is a great beginning, you know what I'm saying? And you can like see, it's just like, bro, we real people, bro. Like, nothing here is fake. The reactions we do is real, it's funny, you know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping y'all like the video, bro. I want to give a special shout out to my boy Tone today. He's getting married today. Today is him and Honey Rose special day, you know what I'm saying? And it's also 420, so you know from the title, I know y'all seen Laugh Factory and all that. So yeah, we're going to try to do a 420 video today, right? This video is going to be about you can't laugh, all right? You can't laugh. So like if you laugh, you lose, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm going to lose this already because yeah, I'm about to get high as a motherfucker, you heard. Happy 420 to everybody. I hope y'all having a great day, for real, for real. Anything else you want to say? Anything you want to say though?
No.
Nah? Well, shit, from
Happy
both
420.
Yeah, from both of us, 420, bro. And you know we got the splits right here, you know what I'm saying? I'm lighting one already, you know?
2 splits is crazy.
And we going with it, you know what I'm saying? So, if y'all don't got y'all lit already, make sure you rolling up and light up right now. Pause the video, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit the like and subscribe when you pause the video, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's get into it. This should be really good, for real, for real.
You know, people talk shit about it. You know, marijuana affects the memory. That's bullshit. I never forget to smoke.
Like, you want to be like this, you know what I'm saying? Ladies, you know what I'm saying?
You said weed makes you stupid. It doesn't make you stupid. It makes you smarter. All right. Been smoking weed since high school. I grew up in San Gabriel Valley in LA. We had what's called off-campus lunch. I don't know if you remember that. That's where you can go off campus, smoke weed, eat, and then you had to come back for some reason. So one time I came back lit, and we had intermediate math. I had intermediate math after lunch, right? And one time I came back lit, and we had to take a test in fractions, a little pop quiz. And one of the questions on the test was, what's the difference between a quarter and an eighth? I wrote $50.
On God, though, I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because, bruh, that is like, if you high and you see that question, even though you know that like this ain't the right answer, you about to put that answer down. On God, I would put it down. I'll put that down.
Pretty much everybody smokes pot when you think about it. I just found out my 15-year-old cousin smokes pot. What the fuck? 15-year-old wants to be an adult before he even grows up. I want to try to help curb the habit, discourage him from really turning it into something bad. So I told him I'd smoke a little. Didn't expect the reaction. His eyes got so big, like so excited. He was like, dude, Adam, dude, you smoke weed?
Dude, how have we not smoked together yet?
I was like, dude, how have we not smoked together yet? 5 years ago, you were 10. What the fuck are you talking about? You just started using deodorant, man. Take it easy. Plus, I have this rule. I can't smoke pot with anybody who didn't grow up watching DuckTales. That's just one of my rules about smoking weed. Yeah, that's a good rule. DuckTales. Yeah, the potheads, that's how you find them. Yeah.
Today I just renewed my weed card. Thank you. It's my second card. My first card I got 3 days into being in Los Angeles. I didn't even have an apartment yet. My first purchase was a weed cookie. I got an edible. And it was the coolest thing I'd ever gotten up to that point in my life. Because I'd never seen branding on drugs. It had a logo. Aunt Mabel's weed cookie. Oh, I trust this. She's family. Underneath it, it said per dose, eat 1/3 of a cookie. Who eats 1/3 of a cookie? I eat all.
Bro, when I see some shit like that, that shit piss me off. You'll buy a big ass fucking, like, let's say a cookie, or let's say he's saying a cookie, right? They legit want you to cut the cookie into thirds and say you're supposed to just eat one little part. That's a serving. Sure, my fat ass ain't about to eat that whole damn cookie.
Well, I'm gonna eat it too.
You gonna eat the whole cookie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Talking about, oh, this is supposed to be the serving, my ass.
All the thirds of a cookie. You're not gonna have me eat 1/3 of a cookie. Now I'm high and I'm hungry and I'm staring at 2/3 of a cookie. That's not happiness. That's Hunger Games. And I ate the whole cookie. Woke up 2 days later, about 1.5 miles from my house, feeling refreshed. I'm gonna get out of this ditch and get on with my day.
My friends smoke weed all the time. My boys, like my guys I hang out with, they are heavy weed smokers.
Hey, yo, shout out to my boy, yo. This thing, I forgot his name, but he is funny as hell.
Heavy. And they all have girlfriends and wives, not girlfriends, girlfriends and or wives.
Cody Rock.
That won't let them smoke at home. So now my house has become the designated weed smoking house. Yeah, they just called me up out of nowhere, like, hey man, what you doing? Called me up for no reason. What you doing? I'm like, I'm in here watching the game. Got a pound coming over. Then they get high and they get into these deep philosophical weed discussions. I don't know if your friends do that. Like that's when they want to have like a Wolf Blitzer CNN discussion when they high. But it's always bullshit comes out of nowhere. It's like, ew. If you was invisible, which ex-girlfriend's house would you rob? And my other boys over here, he thinking about it too. Oh, that's deep. That's deep. See, it don't work like that. It don't work like that because technically you invisible, right?
Ever, yo. But that is.
Oh, I'm about to pass it to you. I'm
like-
so used to passing it to you. I'm high, bro. Hey, yo, shout out. Make sure you like and subscribe to the video, bro. She's going to be very upset if you don't. She'll come and beat your ass. Like and fucking subscribe, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hit the button.
Right? But the you steal is not. So now it's a TV just floating down the street. Oh, that's how they caught me last time.
My mom she actually came out here and visited me once, and
So he did it before.
So he did it before you said. That's why he asked the question.
and she kind of got into my medicinal marijuana. My bad, because I've got glaucoma and can't see any of you. When she came out here and visited me, I took a shower. I thought I hit everything, but the Southern woman is like a fucking honey badger. They will dig through anything. They're just like, just looking through it. I got out of the shower, I looked really good. She's just standing there. She's like, Justin Douglas Martindale, what is this? The full name. Right? She's like, I've raised you better than this, mister. I cannot believe you brought this in your house. I've been through thick and thin with you. Jesus has cried for you through thick and thin. I cannot believe you would even... God damn, that shit hits hard. What is that? Is that an indica, a sativa? What is that? Purple Rhino, Mystic Haze, Sad Substitute Teacher? What's that called?
The fact that he know all them fucking weed names.
Wait, substitute teacher is crazy. You ever heard of that?
There's mad names.
No, that's
We be having the craziest fucking names, bro. For real. At this point, you just know, like, yo, is it gas or is it? You just smell it and you look for a certain. If you smoke weed, you look for a certain smell. And if it doesn't have that smell, you know it's not gas. Because at this point, we know gas, bro.
Called.
If you're gonna do drugs, smoke weed. Seriously, right? Exactly. I don't judge. What's the worst thing that's gonna happen if you smoke some weed? You're gonna eat a couple of Twinkies and drive really safely.
White people, you have good weed. And I commend you because you use discretion. You get your weed from somebody called a guy. All I don't know who this guy is. You can ask any white dude anywhere. Where you get your weed from? I get it from this guy. I see him on Tuesdays. You want me to pick you up something? That's all you get. Ask a brother, yo dogs, where you get your weed from? From my cousin, he at the Holiday Inn right down the street. Won't you call him from your cell phone so you can lock the number in? Then they wonder why they get caught. It's 2 o'clock in the morning and your car is orange. That's why you got caught. You need a guy.
When you get your weed from white people, they let you try it before you buy it. Can't get that from black people. You have to smoke them out with the shit you just got from them. In business, that's called reneging.
I had to go back and learn fractions just to buy weed from white people. I didn't know nothing about eighths or quarters or nothing like that. Nobody told me that if the bottom number was bigger, you get less. I had to rush down to Home Depot to get one of them rulers with the lines on them. The guy was like, what you using it for? Like, I'm buying an eighth from a white guy. Which one is the eighth? Is that the little short line next to the quarter? Because I don't want to get ripped off. I want the right length. I'm on the phone telling my friends, don't worry about it. I got 2 1/64ths coming. We'll just put one in the freezer. This should last us till Christmas.
I have a prescription for medical marijuana. And here in Los Angeles, you don't even need a real reason to get it.
Right.
This is try not to laugh, and you've been laughing from the jump.
Bro, that was bad funny. I'm sorry. Bad funny. This nigga, do you understand? He basically grabbed a bud. I can't put it on camera, but he grabbed a bud. Right? So you know you buy an eighth or a half or an ounce, right? It's a bag of weed.
Yeah.
He grabbed a bud and measured it with a ruler and said, yo, it's this close to an eighth.
I feel like that's just dumb.
That's the whole point of the joke. Grant Carter.
The doctor's like, why do you need a prescription for medical marijuana? It's like, because my neighbor moved.
You have to have at least, like, you know, bought a lot of, like, weed or sold some weed to know, like, you know, that joke. That was kind of funny, though.
Yeah.
It was funny as fuck.
Moved to Burbank. And I don't know where else to get any pot from. Because everybody smokes. I hate when I go to the store high, but the guy behind the counter is higher than I am. So you try to buy something and he's like, $2.75, please. And you're like, how much? He's like, what? My friend tried to get me to smoke some Afghani weed. I don't want to smoke Afghani weed because people in Afghanistan get stoned to death.
That you smoking out again.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of stuff you do out there, you get stoned to death. Like, it's just weird as hell. Them niggas be stoning niggas. Like, I'm not trying to make fun of that shit, but damn.
Yeah.
What?
No, I just heard that weed is really strong, like OD.
Oh, Afghan?
Yeah.
Oh, that's old as hell, bro. If you smoke Afghan back in the day, let me know in the comments, bro. I used to smoke. Yeah, I'm a sour guy, you know what I'm saying? I had Afghan Kush, I had AK-47, I had a bunch of them shit. I'm still a sour. Sour Diesel was back in the day was my go-to. But yeah. Afghan was like, it was alright. It was good, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people who loved Afghan Kush, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just trying to get to Hollywood.
Here's the deal. I went into the weed store, and anybody had the edibles? Yes. Woo! Okay. So for those of you who don't know, the edibles kind of fuck you up. I did not know that. So I went in. Now listen, something you need to know about me is I fucking love blueberry muffins. So I walk into the weed store, and I'm like, are those blueberry muffins? And the guy was like, yeah. And I said, does that have weed in it? And he said, yeah. And I was like, I'll have a blueberry muffin. So my weed store has like a little area where you can smoke and watch DVDs and shit. Word. And I just put in Chappelle season 1. fucking great. And I'm literally,
Bruh, if you ever got high to Dave Chappelle, best time of your life. If you ever sat there and just smoked hella weed, especially when you don't smoke that much, just smoke and just watch season 1 of Dave Chappelle, you're guaranteed to piss your pants.
What's your
No
favorite
bullshit.
episode of Dave Chappelle?
Shit, gotta be the R. Kelly and Prince, bruh. I'll be real. The R. Kelly and Prince joint. Or, you know what? I really like the Diddy shit, too. The Diddy shit was funny as fuck. When they did the Diddy, the whole making the band part was funny. Hell, with Diddy Kane, all them. That's what was funny.
My favorite one is the Real World one.
Real World was funny,
that
too.
one was OD funny.
Actually,
like,
Real
my
World
God.
was really funny with that white boy and shit. That
And
the jerking on
And then when he was the crackhead, what was his name?
Tyrone Biggs.
Tyrone Biggs.
Tyrone Biggs. It was Tyrone Biggums or Biggs? I think it was Tyrone Biggums.
Biggums, I think.
That shit was
Remember when
funny
he
as
had
hell.
the Snickers bar? That shit was so funny.
Bruh.
The melted Snickers bar.
I don't remember that one.
That was Tyrone Biggs.
I don't remember that. I remember that part. I
Yeah.
remember the part when he married The Rock, the crack cocaine.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, hold up, I can't say that on YouTube. I gotta take that part out real quick. But yeah, when he did that shit. All right, let's go.
licking my fingers when the guy runs in and he goes, "You didn't eat that whole muffin, did you?" Huh? Tell me you didn't eat that whole muffin right now, all at once, did you? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, all right, listen, and I'm not fucking around right now. Either give me the keys to your car or drive home right now. And I said, what? And he goes, I'm telling you, leave here right now or prepare to be here for 8 hours. I was like, are you kidding me? He goes, you ate that whole muffin, man. He goes, I own this place. I would only eat half if I was at home. It's like, fuck me. He was right. I was high for 8 hours. That's one of those highs where you're like, I have kids, man. I had to pull one of these. I walked into the house. I was like, Daddy's sick. Don't come in the room. Click. And then I peeked my head out. I was like, no matter what you hear from this room, do not come in here. It was bad. Except like an hour later, I was like, except I could use some orange juice.
It's fun if you smoke pot, but there's one type of stoner I hate being around, and that's the person who, when they do get high,
Bro, weed is not that bad, bro. Weed's not that bad. You better think you about to eat up all these snacks. That's what you about to do. You sitting on the floor looking at you eat these snacks. They're gonna be mad as fuck. That's what's gonna happen. But other than that,
they think it makes them smarter somehow. Do you know one of these shitheads? And I realize there's certain things I can't do with that friend while he's stoned anymore. Like, I can't watch movies with him anymore. Here's what happened a few weeks ago. We were watching a movie. He's smoking a joint. I'm completely sober. We're watching Return of the Jedi. I don't want to ruin the movie for you guys. But at one point in Return of the Jedi, a spaceship explodes. And my buddy leans over and he goes, you know that would never actually happen in real life. Bro, you'd never see a fireball in space because fire needs oxygen to survive. And there's 0 oxygen in space. So that shit would never happen. And I was like, you know what? You're right. And while we're at it, I don't think those are real Ewoks either. Pretty sure those are just dwarves dressed up as bears.
White people have cool, magical names for their weed. No, think about it, like Chronic, Kush, Purple Purple, Juicy Fruit, Trainwreck, Northern Lights, Green Crack, Purple Horseshoes, Obama. Yeah, there's an Obama strain out there. Yes, we cannabis.
W video. Make sure you like and subscribe for more. We'll be back. Deuces.